She laughed. Not at me, not at a joke, but at the glowing screen in her hands. A laugh that no longer belonged to our marriage. I sat across from her on the couch, the TV muted. The silence between us as heavy as a locked door. Finally, I said, "Not anymore." She didn't flinch, didn't even look up. She just smirked, thumbs flicking across the glass, and called it growth. Growth. Her word for shutting me out inside my own home. That was the night I stopped chasing her attention. That was the night I began planning my silence. I still remember the beginning. She was the one who noticed me first, not the other way around. A rainy afternoon in a bookstore. She asked about the novel in my hand. Her voice curious, light. Hours slipped by as we talked. Coffee cooling beside us. The world shrinking until it felt like it held only us. Back then, she laughed at my terrible jokes, leaned against my shoulder like it was the safest place she knew. Her phone stayed forgotten in her bag. Her eyes, the ones I trusted, were always on me. That's what made the shift so brutal. Our love had once been loud. Now it had been replaced by the soft buzz of notifications, a sound that gnawed at me one vibration at a time. At first, it was subtle, the late-night giggles in bed, the way she tilted the screen away when I passed, the just friends, excuse wrapped in false innocence. Then came proof I couldn't ignore. One night, she fell asleep with the phone still in her hand. In the glow of the dark, I saw the messages. His name, the words, the laughter she no longer gave me, living inside those threads of text. My chest burned, but I didn't wake her. I didn't confront her. I just watched her breathe, the phone slipping from her fingers, and understood I wasn't losing her. She was already gone. The next morning, I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I kissed her forehead like nothing had changed. But inside, the ground had shifted. That's when I decided to speak her language. Silence. If her world now existed in that screen, then I would vanish from frame. I updated my resume, sent out applications to cities she never bothered asking me about, saved copies of our finances, rerouted accounts, started packing the things she wouldn't notice missing. Winter coats in September, books she never touched, shirts she'd never ask about. Every move was deliberate, every action quiet. She thought I was still there, sitting on the couch, waiting for her eyes to lift. But piece by piece, I was already gone. 3 weeks later, the offer came. A job 2 states away. Good pay. A clean slate. I signed immediately. She posted another photo of herself, smiling at her phone. No tags. No context. Just hiding in plain sight. At night, while she laughed under the blue glow, I folded shirts into suitcases she didn't notice. Boxed up books while she scrolled. She never asked what I was doing in the other room. Why would she? Her world was in her palm. Mine was on the road ahead. By the final week, the house was half empty. Yet she never noticed. Maybe she never looked up long enough. The morning I left, I didn't slam doors or break dishes. I set my key on the kitchen counter, beside her untouched coffee mug. She was still in bed, laughing at something on her screen. I stood in the doorway, suitcase in hand, and waited. She didn't notice until I cleared my throat. She looked up, annoyed, like I was interrupting her fun. "What?" she asked. I set the suitcase down where she could see. Her eyes widened, though she didn't understand yet. "I told you," I said, voice calm and steady. "Not anymore." She laughed again, this time nervous, forced. "You're being dramatic." I shook my head. "No, I'm being silent. And silence says more than words ever could." I picked up my suitcase, walked out, and never looked back. The highway stretched out before me, miles of freedom rolling beneath the tires. With every exit I passed, the weight lifted. No shouting, no pleading, no fighting for attention against a glow I could never compete with. Just silence. Clean. Final. Mine. People imagine revenge is loud. Rage, fire, fury. But the real kind is quiet. It's the sound of a door closing and never opening again. It's the emptiness where your absence screams louder than your presence ever did. She chose her phone over me. So I gave her exactly what she wanted. A screen to laugh at and an empty house around her. She thought silence meant indifference. But now she'll learn silence isn't empty at all. It's filled with everything she threw away. And me? I don't hate her. I don't love her. I don't feel a thing. That's the power of silence.